a pretty good chance you've heard the word pH before. That's because the pH scale is an essential part of chemistry, and therefore it's a pretty essential part of our lives. But most people don't actually know what the word pH stands for. Turns out it's an acronym. It stands for potential of hydrogen. And the reason that H is always capitalized is because it's representing hydrogen symbol on the periodic table. The pH scale is an exponential scale, like the Richter scale, which means every time the number gets larger, another zero is added between the decimal and 1. Since pH is such an essential part of chemistry, it's also the explanation for so many things in our life. Something like this battery has a pH of just above 0, making it super acidic. That's also the reason why it's so harmful to swallow a battery, because it's one of the few things more acidic than our stomach acid, which is about a 1.5. This lemon has a pH of about 2, and so does this bottle of vinegar. This apple has a pH of 3, and water is a true neutral with a pH of 7, though it actually depends on the region for how acidic or basic the water is. This baking soda has a pH of 9.5. The pH scale is actually the reason for the difference between baking soda and baking powder. Baking soda contains only basic elements and reacts with something else acidic in the mixture, where baking powder contains both basic and acidic elements, doing the reaction all on its own. This laundry detergent has a pH of 10, bleach has a pH of 13, and drain cleaner has a pH all the way over here at 14. You'll notice that something like this bottle of olive oil isn't on our graph. That's because in order to have a pH, something must contain water. Since this is pure olive oil, it's not on our graph, and I'll save it for some pasta later. Now, time for an experiment. All you need is something acidic. I have about 1/4 cup of vinegar, and something basic. I have 2 tablespoons of baking soda. If you mix them together, you'll see a quick reaction. Chemistry is awesome, and it's everywhere. Science rocks.